Assalamualaikum and a very good day. My name is Soffia Adillah Binti Selamat. Today we will be presenting about the report and valuation of Shell Taman Perling, Jalan Persiaran Perling 1, Lot 37321, Taman Perling 81200, Johor Bahru, Johor. So, I will start with the purpose of valuation, where these valuation are intended for mortgage purposes. As for the date of valuation, the subject property was inspected on 30 October 2020, where the date of inspection is taken to be as the date of valuation. Next, we move on to the particular of titles, where it is a brief particular of title document as extracted from a search conducted at the Registrar Office, Johor Bahru, Johor Darul Takzim. As for the lot number is under the lot 37321, title number GRN 286168. The locality is Perling, Mukim Pulai, District Johor Bahru, State of Johor Darul Takzim. Tenure selama-lamanya. As for the provisional land area is 2,527 square meter. Category of land use is building. Quit rent is RM 7,150. The registered owner is under Pertini Vista Sdn Bhd. The express condition are as shown as the pictures on the side. As for the restriction in interest and encumbrances is not stated on the document of title. And lastly, for the endorsement is where the subject property are presently owned by Pertini Vista Sdn Bhd, given by Shell Malaysia Trading Sdn Bhd.
My name is Nurul, Aqilah, Binti, Kamal, and today I'm going to present about the description of property in our valuation report. Firstly is the site. So the subject site is a petrol station which is rectangular in shape, flat in terrain, and lies at the same level with the same of the frontage area. And the frontage area is about 46.477 meter and the depth of approximately at 46.747 meter. Next, as for the description of the building, during the inspection, we noticed that the petrol station was in a good condition and state of repairs. So there is a single-story main building comprising convenience shop or mart and office. The single-story main building is a permanent building type, and the roof is made from the metal deck roof, and the wall is made from the clay brick wall, and the ceiling is made from the asbestos metal deck, and the structure is reinforcement concrete framework. Lastly, for the equipment at the petrol station, first there is 5 units of pump island, 1 unit of underground tank for 30,000 liters, and 4 units of underground tank for 27,300 liters, and 5 nozzles of petrol dispensing pump, and 8 unit of diesel dispensing pump. And there is safety cover for filling point and dipping point, and logo signboard, and cashier counter.
Furthermore, I'll be talking about the services available on the subject property, where the essential public utilities such as electricity and main water supply, telephone lines are connected to the subject property. As for the transportation facilities such as in the form of buses and taxis are available along the main route. For the public amenities and services such as road maintenance, refuse collection and upkeep are undertaken by Majlis Iskandar Puteri MBIP, Johor Darul Takzim.
My name is Zakuan Muhamad Zorhan. I will present about planning, basis of valuation and opinion of sale value. Okay, for planning, the subject property has been designed for commercial use. And for basis of valuation, we use the cost method. In arriving at the value of the land, we have adopted the sale comparable data approach. Our comparison was premised on the factor of location, size and tenure.
Next, we are moving forward to the evidence of sale. We got the sales evidence from JPPH Johor Bahru, Johor. We have finalized and chose the best 3 comparable as to compare to our subject property. So the best 3 comparable is the commercial land type and it has freehold tenure. So the first comparable is located at Jalan Johor Bahru Gelang Patah with provisional area 5,422.70 square meter, transacted at RM 3,502,196 ringgit and being valued at 20 January 2020 and analysed at 645 ringgit 84 cent per square meter. As for the second comparables, it's located at Jalan Skudai, Taman Skudai Baru. It has a provisional area at 6,803.63 square meters and transacted at RM 6,860,000 ringgit, and it being valued at 7 November 2020 and being analysed at 1,008 ringgit 0.29 cent per square meter. Lastly, for the third comparable, it's located at Jalan Sutera Danga, Taman Sutera, and it has a provisional area at 4,008.9 square meter and was transacted at RM 5 million ringgit and being valued at 6 April 2018, and the sale is analysed at RM 1,234 ringgit 90 cent per square meter.
Okay, lastly is opinion of value. We our opinion that the market value of Shell Taman Perling is 1,863,000 only, and the for sale value is 1,419,400 only.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, I am Farah, Husna, Binti, Zainol. I will explain about the calculation of our subject property or the analysis and adjustment of the comparable property. So, the first one is we using the comparable method, and we got the sale evidence derived from the JPPH Johor Bahru. So, we use the three comparable in order to compare with our subject property. So, the purpose of valuation of our subject property is for mortgage purposes, for the valuation of the petrol station. So the first comparable is located at Jalan Johor Bahru Gelampata, the second comparable located at Jalan Skudai, and the last comparable located at Jalan Sutradanga. So after that we got the analysis land value, and in order to know the adjustment of land value by using the several factors such as time factor, location, tenure, size, terrain, and we got the total adjustment of comparable 1 is 0%, which we choose as the best comparable as it only has 0% of the total adjustment. And we also assuming that the adjustment rate at 5% to 10%. So the land value of the subject property is 1,663,000. After calculate the land value from the comparable method, we need to calculate the building value by using the cost method. So, the cost data, we assuming that the cost data of petrol station is in range between 980 to 1,175 has been derived from the Arkadas UBM 2020. So the first one, we need to calculate the main floor area, which is 152.25 square meter times by 1,175. We got 893 ringgit and 75 cent. And for the ancillary floor area, we assuming the cost is 40% from the main floor area, because the cost data for auxiliary floor area usually is a bit cheaper compared to main floor area. So it is 492.66 square meter times by 470, which we got 221,550 ringgit and 20 cent. And after being summed up, we got the cost of construction new is 410,443 and 95 cent. So we need to calculate the depreciation rate of the building. So the year of the petrol station being built is 2000, and we minus by the year nowadays, which is 2020. We got 20 years. We divide by 45 years, which is the economic age of the single story building is 45 years, and we times by 100% because we want to know the depreciation rate. We got 44%. And then we times by the cost of construction new, we got the building value 229,848 ringgit and 65 cent. And then in order to know the market value, we need to sum up the building value and the land value. So we got the market value is 1,862,848 ringgit and 65 cent. So after that, the last one, as the purpose is mortgage purposes, we need to know the for sale value, and then we're assuming that the for sale value is 80% from the market value, because the property might be sold in a non-normal market transaction. So the for sale value is 80% times by the market value. We got the for sale value is 1,490,400. So that's all from for the calculation or the analysis and adjustment for the subject property. So that's all from me. Thank you.
So that's all from us. Thank you.